Hello and welcome to InvestorToday.ca. I'm your host, Dave Glover. InvestorToday.ca is brought to you in conjunction with RBL Communications, your online IR professionals. We're coming to you live from the Chicago Resource Expo. It's Friday the 26th of April, and I'm standing here with Irwin Olian, and he is the president of African Queen Mines, which trades on the TSX under the symbol AQ, and on the Frankfurt under the symbol QMW. Am I correct on that, Irwin?
You got it.
There we are. Now, we spoke to Irwin, so the viewers that will know from last year's show, and we're going to get an update on what's been happening since last year, what's been going on for 2013, and what we can expect going into the future. How's everything going, Irwin?
I'd say everything's going great for us. Our properties are more advanced than they've ever been. We have our expenses trimmed down and streamlined to where we are sustainable for the future. We have a number of majors that are tracking us now in various stages of site visits, conversations. In view of the rather difficult financial environment in the industry, we felt that it was very important to trim down our expenses, to cut our burn rate each month, which we have reduced from $150,000 to now $40,000 a month approximately. At the same time, we have the discretion to add drilling programs and specific exploratory programs as an add-on above that, but then when they're finished, the expenses end. So that has enabled us to have a long horizon for our future. At the same time, we have assembled what we believe is the most extensive exploration portfolio in Kenya. We've got 6 different projects, 3 of which we're actually working on. We completed a drill program at the very end of last year, 2012, with very good results, and we are now doing an exploration program which was announced a few weeks ago on a project in Kenya called Ugunja. Ugunja just happens to be adjacent to African Barracks' big project in Kenya, they being the first major to recognize Kenya as a real opportunity. We're in Kenya and Ghana. Ghana, of course, has been a miner-friendly place, one of the leading producers for decades. We're on the Ashanti Belt, only 12 miles from Newmont. So we have a 1.1 million ounce resource there, grading 6 grams per ton, which is a very good grade and a decent resource. We did a drill program successfully on that project as well last year. So essentially our business model is cut our expenses so we can continue to work, pick and choose very carefully which programs we think are going to be most effective for advancing our company and our projects. At the same time, we're now adopting a joint venture model to find partners for many of our projects, to keep the financing off balance sheet. And we've got some wonderful technical people working for us, second to none really. And from the standpoint of opportunity, our company has never been more advanced. At the same time, our stock has never been lower. Right. We were victimized by the collapse in the junior resource sector. I'm a firm believer in market cycles, and just when you think it's the end of the world, lo and behold, that typically is the bottom in most markets. And just when you think everything's going to go up forever and go to the moon, typically that's the top. So from an emotional standpoint, we want to panic right now, we want to sell, we want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. And that's exactly the wrong thing to do. People should be looking at African Queen at 7.5 cents as an incredible opportunity to buy an undervalued company with a proven management team, great technical team, some exceptional properties, a company that's debt-free, and essentially take advantage of this opportune moment.
Well, and that sounds wonderful. Again, the company is African Queen Mines. It trades on the TSX under the symbol AQ. That's a TSX venture. And on the Frankfurt Exchange under the symbol QMW. Now, the Chicago Resource Expo is a great opportunity for investors to actually come face-to-face with some companies like yourself. Can I get an idea of how you've been received? How was your presentation?
You'll have to ask me that in another hour and a half, because I present at 7 p.m. It's now about 6 o'clock.
So we'll have to tune in for that one. But if you get an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to come to the Chicago Resource Expo, obviously this year's too late, 2 shows a year. I want to thank Irwin for being here, obviously.
Well, I'm a Chicago boy. I was raised here, grew up in Chicago, so I'm thrilled to be able to participate and support the program here.
And we're always very glad to have an opportunity to talk to Irwin. Again, for InvestorToday.ca, I'm Dave Glover. We'll see you next time.